Hello, I'm Johnny and welcome back to my kitchen. Excuse the splashing noise in the background. I think I've got a dolphin in my bath. A pink one called Andrew, who I asked to stay quiet while I was doing this video, but he's still splashing around. Anyway, so this is an uninteresting looking box, and the contents, I've just had a peek to make sure what it was, and I was shocked to see that there's a towel. I thought, is this a joke? Somebody sent me a towel, but I think it was like for extra protection. Oh, just a minute. My phone was ringing, so I had to answer it. It was me mum. Just can't get carrot soup from anywhere. Searched all over. Love carrot soup, so she's gonna just get me some vegetables or lentil. Anyway, has the video stopped and I'll have to squish it back? Oh, I don't know. Right, let's get to it. So, I bought this from eBay. It was pretty cheap, but it's the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. Don't worry, it's not rude, sexual or anything like that, but I can see a use in anything, so I was just interested by it. So I thought I'll get it. I wasn't going to do a channel because I didn't think anyone would be interested, but I think you would be. It's like foul, pretty foul. Nothing to do with birds, I don't think. Anyway, so I will get into it. And I'll probably shove it to the side. Yeah, but this towel came in it. I mean, it's a pretty decent towel, but I just hope nobody's been drying the bottom with it. Right, so I'll put the box to the side and get the stuff out. I mean, I might be able to do something with it. As soon as I seen it, I thought, oh, that is absolutely disgusting. And then I sort of recognised something from it. It's a box of, like, loads of stuff, but they're all the same, made out the same material. So I'll just get this thing because I have got something similar which I bought in the Lake District, so I'll get that. Right. Yeah, so it's wood, and I think it's do you know if you can see here, I think it's like, do you know mold or fungus pores in the wood that's created this interesting design? I mean, might even be where beetles and that's been hiding. This is flaking a bit, but let me give it a smell. Oh, it smells quite clean and fresh, so I don't think it's come from a smoker's home, which is a relief. Because sometimes when you get ornaments and you think the yellow is paint, and then you sniff it and realise it's 50 years worth of nicotine. So, smoke-free home. I mean, the majority of people put on these listings from a smoke-free and pet home. But you know they're lying when you smell the stuff, or when there's like loads of cat hairs in the box. Yeah, so I think this is supposed to be a vase. This is the one I bought from the Lake District. Excuse the dust. I am not a... I haven't been dusting this year. Yeah, so this is a turned apple. And as you can see, there's... it's very textured, and I just love the design. Do you know when you see trees? I'll go in a bit closer. When you see trees and they've got like this noveltiness on them, it's just so nice. As soon as I seen it in the market, I just fell in love with it. And I think it only cost me a couple of pounds. Yeah, they managed a whole load of them. Well, on the listing for these things, I mean, they're not all the same, they're different, but still quite hideous. It said, what did it say? It was Australian wood, and that was interesting as well. And I thought it had been treated with varnish. It might be with, you can get, what is it? It's like wax, and you rub it on wood to protect it. But that's being badly made. It's split. But I'll get the others out. Right. And this is really funny and hideous. And go out a bit. But I can use like parts of this. This is, what did he say it was? Some sort of creature. Christrump, Australia. There are approximately 58 species of Banski grown in Australia. So that's the name of the wood, the trees. They are indigenous to Australia and can only be found mainly on the coastal plains of the continent and are one of the most attractive genus plants. Yes, well, the plants are attractive, but what people choose to make them into are not. It's funny, like. The genus Banksia was named after Sir Joseph Banks, the botanist, who accompanied Captain James Cook when he discovered Australia in 1770. The Banksia flower has been specially preserved with lacquer and treated against insects. Oh, so I wonder, it's like a pine cone, isn't it? So that's the flower. See, I can see a use in this. And it's made into some sort of animal. Do you think it's an emu? And it's got slightly bit of mould or something on there. It might be where a spider's been laying its eggs. I don't know. But, I mean, it is interesting. I don't know who would want that stood on the mantelpiece. It's just gross. Right. Next, we have got this funny looking creation. Oh my god. I think it's... won't be a toast rack, no. I think it's a letter rack. But look, I mean, I do a lot of clay sculpting, and the texture on that, if you just press the clay onto it, you could get marvellous results. I would take these felt things off. But it's fascinating that when you look at the particular parts of it, they are quite interesting, but when you look at it as a whole, like an ornament, it looks quite gross. Right, next item we have... what the hell is that? Is that a bird? Yeah, I think some sort of bird. Oh look, it's breaking off. And that looks like the inside of a... what do you call it? A seed sack for plants. Oh look, poor little bird's only got a small mouth now. Looks more like a toad. Yeah, so I mean, I could figure out a way to get the glue off here and use these as stands for sculptures or something in my art. I don't know. Right, next item. Oh my word, what's that supposed to be? Oh, a lollipop. What sort of ornament would you think that was? Or is it attached to that? No, I wouldn't have thought that. But look at all this texture. It's just absolutely lovely. If you're making an alien or a crocodile or something, you could take a mould of that with some clay, shove it in the oven, and then you could press it down on your sculpture. Because look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oof. That looks like kangaroo hair on that. These look all like little mouths, don't they? Really interesting. Oh, and it's just got a really nice feel to it. Next item is... oh, I think this is a carved pineapple. Carved wooden pineapple. Is it pepper or salt? Wow. That is absolutely hideous. I think that'll be going to the charity shop. I can't see any use in that at all. I mean, the texture of it's just simplistic, so you could easily do that yourself. That's gross. And this is oh, look at that. Oh, look at its eyes. It's got those googly eyes. What sort of creature do you think that is? Oh, it could be one of those snapper turtles. Don't they have like spiky shells? Or it could be a hedgehog with a long neck. And a little vase there. That looks like one of those, what do they call them? Monkey peanuts. Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, and I like that bit of wood. That's interesting. What next? Oh, and another one of those horrible pineapple things. Oh, and this is some peculiar... Oh, it's a... Is that a crocodile or an alligator? And that looks like a seed sack. And there's some more. And oh, actually, if you look in there, I think that's like a flower seed sack. The texture is just mesmerizing. Look at that. Right, next we have got a funny looking mouse. Yeah, I think that's like part of it. It looks like a poppy, doesn't it? Like when the petals drop off. Well, that isn't... Well, it might do. I think that's off another plant and it's been stuck on. What's that famous fella? He makes well, he's not alive now, but he made cabinets, furniture, and there was like a mouse stuck on it. Right, and we have... Oh, something has just crumbled in my hands. Oh, this is foul. Absolutely foul. Ugh. It's a hedgehog and it's had surgery on its nose and it's being lopped off. So, ugh, that's gross. Oh, something about the wood at the bottom. Oh, it's a short-beaked. Oh, so it hasn't had its nose chopped off, but it does look like it's had its nose chopped off. It's a short-beaked echidna. Oh, it's an anteater. Anteater, it looks like a hedgehog. Distribution sparse, but found throughout Australia. Max, it feeds on ants and termites. I was hoping there'd be a date on the bottom of this, but it's not. And these like various bits of seed pods and stuff. They could have a use. Some dried flowers. And that's a piece of wood that's all splitting. I quite like the bottom of this part, but I don't think I'll be able to separate the two. I'm not sure. If not, that'll be gone. Taking a trip to the charity shop. Right, what next have we got? Oh god, this is horrible. I mean, the texture in that's really nice, but a vase. Oh, I hope there's nothing lurking in the bottom of that. Can you see any creepy crawlies? Oh, and it's hairy. I don't know if that's naturally hairy or somebody's tried to felt it. It's got a nice texture, all the same. But I think that could do with going to the charity shop. Just dropped a lot of things off at the charity shop as well. Oh, and what's this? Another vase. Oh yes, horrible. Oh no, what's that? Oh, I think it's a candlestick holder. Weighs a ton. These ones have been hollowed out a bit, but this hasn't. No, I'm not overly fussed. Oh, look at that. It looks like critters have been living in there. I can see carcasses. Ooh. I mean, I love creepy crawlies and stuff, but I don't want a lot of dead ones dropping out in my house. And we have got... Oh, what's this funky looking thing? It's would you say that's meant to be a penguin? But if these have come from Australia, Do penguins hang around in Australia, or is it too hot for them? That looks like a seed pod again. Strange. Who'd want to mess around with nature and make something as ridiculous as that? Ugh. Right, and we have next up, is it like, I think it must have had an animal stuck on it, but it's dropped off. But the pattern on this wood's really nice. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous at the bottom. And then we have a one-eyed tortoise. Oh, but that's really, it feels gorgeous, that. Really interesting texture. I would have to take it up here to see what it actually was. But this has had some bad damage to it, but the bottom of it is stunning. And next we have a vase, which is another seed pod. I wonder if, oh, you could use that to shove 2 pencils in, or some flowers sticking out of it. Or you could just break it apart and use it separately. And next we have, oh, some bits. Is that dropping to bits? And I think this is also a letter rack. Ooh, but if I could separate, oh, this is already coming off. That looks like a seed pod. And this wood is so interesting. I think I'm going to have to do my research on this wood. Just gorgeous. And let's see, is there anything else in this box? Oh God, what's that? Oh, I think there's just like a load of broken bits, so I won't bore you with going through the pieces, but there is one more thing in here, and it looks really funny. I don't know what that would be. A pig. It hasn't got a twisty tail. It's got a big mouth. But that has got some really interesting texture to it. And it looks really interesting and comical. And this, I don't know what this was supposed to be, but it's all dropped to bits. So let's go out a bit. Oh, that was in. I was out. Right, so this is the junk I bought from eBay for a few quid, which I thought was quite hideous. But in actual fact, when you have a closer look at it, it's really interesting and will have a lot of uses for me, because I am into a lot of crafts. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Send me some comments if you absolutely love this or hate it. Thank you for watching. Johnny signing out. See you, bye.